African brother. He lost his brother during this fire. Yes, Maui authorities are downplaying the number of people missing. According to an article I recently came across, I see some truth in this.
I don't know. I wish
Yes,
I knew
you
the answer.
do. How many children are missing? You
If I
know.
knew the answer to that, I would be happy to answer that.
You have no estimate as to how many
So-
children are missing?
I guess
Nothing?
we can end this right now if you guys want. Sorry,
This is one of the biggest questions that the people of Lahaina have, but you don't want to answer
It always takes one or two to ruin it for everybody.
Please, this
That's
is
what
our first,
happens.
this is our only
Well, we could say that about you. You ruined it for
You're
everyone.
welcome to say it. You're the media, you can say whatever you want.
You're a disaster.
All right, okay.
You've been the worst mayor we could possibly imagine.
You won't even wait.
Respect. Respect what? This is the most dismal response we've ever had.
You won't wait for your turn. You want to shout over these guys who are legitimate.
Why don't you give them the real answers then? Give them the real answers.
That's not his question.
Let him.
Yeah. You can go. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yes, this is just in line with what I said recently. You can see clearly what is happening here. He's unable to tell us how many children are missing. The media is lying to you.
Since the fire started here on Maui. And I feel like everyone is being kind of kept in the dark about what's really happening here. I know there's a lot of information out on the news and the media, but there is no help here. There is no help. Like FEMA came in and went to Lahaina and they're doing search and recovery, which is desperately needed. We have 1,400 people unaccounted for. 1,400 people that most likely will not be found because the fire was so bad that it melted metal. So the remains of the people that they're finding are ash. There was a whole news conference about it yesterday. They had to bring in a bunch of cadaver dogs because there aren't actual remains that look like people. That's where we're at. That's why nobody's allowed in. It's a massive grave. It's a crime scene. You don't know what you're walking on. So FEMA is busy doing that. I get it. The National Guard is securing our roads. When we drove through yesterday, they're securing all the side roads because people had driven down into Lahaina and were walking on everything. National Guard is busy. Our police officers are stretched so thin, trying to help in Lahaina and also maintain the other towns on this island. Fire department still battling hot spots up the mountain and also trying to help in Lahaina. We had firefighters already come from Honolulu. Our government has not deployed any military assistance, and they are a 30-minute flight away. There is no one here. Everything that has been organized by local residents and the community. People volunteering their boats and bringing supplies over to a boat ramp on that side, setting up a supply station on that side, food trucks closing their food truck and donating their generators so that people on that side could have power. People taking off of work to volunteer. Nurses volunteering over there on their days off. The community has done everything here.
Yes, you can see it clearly. Now, taking a look at this article recently published by the Daily Mail, you will realize the number the mainstream media is telling us 111 people are dead. From the lookers and what people have discovered, it shows contrary. They are not doing the search the right way. Family members are discovering a lot of people that they have not even counted. Maui authorities are dramatically underplaying the number of people known to have died in the inferno that ripped through Lahaina last week, with locals telling DailyMail.com that the actual death toll is at least 480 and that Moog had run out of body bags. It is to clearly tell you how the mainstream media operate. They follow these instructions from these local authorities, and a lot is happening. According to the article, the figure is quadruple that of the official number of 111, and some of the relatives of the victims have been left to uncover the remains of their loved ones themselves due to the glacial progress of the search and recovery operations. On Tuesday, said just 25% of the stricken town had been searched, although he expected that figure to increase to 85% by Saturday. But DailyMail.com photos taken on Wednesday show hundreds of cars and vehicles still on search, with just a handful marked with an orange X to show they have been looked at. You see how these people are playing with lives.
And right now, the Maui community is helping the Maui community. And it's really affected me because where's the president? He decides to come here this week, to come here next week. I mean, like, aren't we Americans too? Like, we're part of the United States, but why are we getting put in the back pocket? Why are we being ignored?
This is heartbreaking to actually realize this. Joe is on vacation as we are talking. Still yet, nothing has been done. He has not paid a visit to see what is happening. It is the same promise they made during the train derailment. I've seen a lot of people recently visiting Ukraine, like just for photos. None of these people are actually going to this place to see what is going on. If you look deep, go around, tell me how many of these people have visited Ukraine, spend money on Ukraine, but here nobody is absolutely doing nothing. Thank you guys for always been there sharing out my videos. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that. And if possible, why not share this clip?
75,000 liters of water. Think about thousands of cots, thousands of blankets. All of these things are incredibly important. You see the Department of Transportation dealing with working closely with commercial airlines to get folks out. Search and rescue. They're sifting through ashes.